Alright. Back our group pose. Okay. Think it is ready. Okay, so last we left off, I believe we went to see Nidana, and now Nidana wants us to go and find a bunch of things. Do some other quest because she finds us useful. Right, anyway. Let's go curry some favor with her. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? I need to head up the hill or something. The boys are... Oh shit, almost fell into the river right there. That's why I should look at the map. Speak with who? I really should maximize the UI a bit bigger. I cannot see. Speak with Vashtan. Ah, Vashtan is right there. Oh yes. This little boy honestly is really sus. His vocabulary is very big for a little kid of his age. And look at that stare, condescending stare. Dodos are always evil. Here are Hamsa, Bart. If the creatures look familiar, that's because they're close-kin to Eorzean dodos. Yeah, I could tell. Hamsa have long been captive livestock in Devner, and many a hatchery may be found here. Alas, the largest of these were recently raised by monsters from the tower. Yeah, I mean, they look so evil. On account of said hatchery being situated near the tower, the Radiant host repurposed its remnants as an outpost. That's where my errand takes me, and your own destination but a stone throw away. I thought I'm supposed to be escorting you. No? If you have no objections, let us first make for the outpost. We set forth at your word. Yeah, let's go. By the way, Varshan, I don't mind if you go first. You know? Hey, really, let's do that. You only ride and relax, my bird, and I will take the lead for yours. Oh, fantastic! Wonderful. Please take the lead. Yes. Oh my god, that is so funny. Is this a mount? I need it. If you haven't ridden dodos before, be aware that they have a wobbling gait. Okay. Wow, I really need this shit. Come on. It's like a sheep. Exactly like the... Oh, okay, that's not... Oh, that spectacular formation sprung as a shoulder is called Kaja, a wood originating sword. Sword legend holds was built up by the Manusya against America before it was cast on. I don't want the big thing in the shadow in the background. Is that thing is a sword? Oh my god, what just happened? Okay, great. So that's a sword. To the left and requiring no introduction to the tower, as you can see, it straddles a small aisle. Does it? I actually can't see shit. You've got very good eyes, Varshan. And oh, thanks. New location, new EXP. Okay, wait. So we talking about the sword? You talking about the cliff over there, or that huge ass thing on top? Okay, made out of 100 on top of the cliff. The outpost is on the beach. Okay, cliff. You mean all the way up there? I really hope not. I'm not climbing all the way there. Okay. Also, Varshan is wearing like basically the same colors as me. He's a Rock Lee Jr. Okay, very good. This thing looks hilarious going downhill, by the way. It's like it's skidding down. Okay, nice, great. And a cutscene. So what do we learn? There's a sword. There's a kind of rocky outcrop sword. Oh, what the hell is on his head? There's definitely a dodo breeder. He's either a bard or a dodo breeder. And he's just gonna walk away without telling us anything. Okay. And here we are, manned by the Radiant host. This outpost is the first line of defense against the tower. I honestly cannot remember why we're here again. Weren't we here to catch the dodos? Oh, hello, tower. Ominous. I thought that was Estinian for a second. Nabdin. Okay, well, who should it be but young Varshan on an errand for the satrap? I am. His Excellency bade me come to collect your report. Did he? I thought it was the alchemist was who bade you come to collect the report. Aren't we here to see the Satrap? I have no idea. He also wished to express his heartfelt gratitude to the brave men and women of the Radiant Host for their unflagging dedication. Okay, nice of you. We simply do our duty, but we are honored to receive His Excellency's regard. And yet, for his boundless benevolence, his treatment of one so young could be regarded as callous. Though we have enjoyed relative peace and calm these few days, this remains the front line of battle, no place for children. Your predecessor too often traveled alone. It's been what, 2 years now since you took over? Wonder how the fellow is faring. Oh no, the kid killed his predecessor? I don't know. Like those before him, he went on to represent the Satrap in foreign lands. Wherever he may be now, I'm certain he is well. Ominous. Very ominous. I don't trust this guy. As for myself, I assure you that all I do of my own volition and gladly. I pray that you do not think ill of His Excellency. Who is His Excellency? Certainly not, lad. Whatever happens, my faith in the Satrap is unwavering, but still I worry for you. Won't you have a guard? Oh wait, who's this tiny Lalafell next to him? Surely he's not very, not very combat fit. I could punt him like a mile. We would be overcome with sadness if something were to befall you, for you are as a little brother to us all. Take care, do you hear? I will, Nabdeen, thank you. And who might this be? Not Hanish by the look of him. No, definitely not. I'm Rock Lee. Permit me to introduce Bart Noises of the Eorzean contingent come to assist in the making of the talisman. From Eorzea, you say? Towers have appeared over there too, yes? Tell me, what is the situation like? Oh, you see, there's a lot of towers. One that's got them Zalamin, so definitely not so ominous though. May I suggest that you exchange information with our soldiers? Both parties would stand to learn something of value, I believe. An excellent idea. Given the unprecedented nature of the threat, some of ours are understandably anxious. We will be glad for any tidings you can share. Well, what I've learned is that towers bad. I can walk in, no one else can. Okay. You two bring Varshan the latest report and answer any questions he may have. Alright. Okay, so we got the sad backstory for Varshan to show that, oh well, everybody cares about him. So either Varshan is evil or he's gonna die. Okay. Yep. There you go, and now we're ready to continue. Okay. I'm Hoodie. Hi Hoodie. I'm Bart. I've heard about you. The visitor from Eorzea. Is there anything you can tell us about the Telepharoi? Oh, Telepharoi. They are led by this one crazy guy with shit hair, named after a beer. That's all you really need to know. We know that they're the ones behind the tower, and that they've declared war on the whole world. Yup. But why are they doing this? What is it that they want? This we don't understand. Oh man, that's for me to not know and for you to find out too. Okay. Thanks for the useful exchange. Oh, they want to die and take everyone with them? What madness is this? Oh, you can bet we won't let those bastards have their way. We'll fight them with everything we have, like our Eorzean and Far Eastern brothers. Yeah. Oops. Grr, these demented fools. If they want to go to hell, they can bloody well and arrange their own passage and leave the rest of us out of it. Yeah. All I can say is, what's his name? Yes, Fendaniel is a millennial, definitely. It occurs to me that I have yet to properly introduce our company. We are the Radiant Host, Private Limited, a military order under the Satrap's command. Our duty is to preserve peace in the land, be it patrolling the streets or dealing with heretofore unknown threats such as now. So are you glad to have work, or are you glad to... So are you glad to have work, or are you like scared of like what's happening now? Who knows. We train hard and admit only capable warriors to our ranks. Even so, we struggled to contend with fiends from the tower. Though we succeeded in striking them down on the 2 occasions they came in force, we had to pay a heavy price. Okay, so it's come twice before. What are the towers in Elder? Did they likewise spawn monsters? Frantic gesturing of hands. So it's pretty much the same everywhere. With every nation struggling, we cannot expect calls from outside aid to be answered. I don't agree, but not with the existence of airships. But I'll take your word for it. Not just airships, Aetherites. You know, if only you could get like, you know, an elite force of like, you know, Aether attuned peeps who can, you know, teleport straight to places where you need them. That might be enough to fend off the attacks. You know, like everybody just collaborating together. Yeah, but I mean, it's your country. You do what you want. Okay. Yeah, I can't target that. Okay. Kutiu. Kutiu too. You wish to know about the tower? To be honest, we know little and less about it ourselves. This Tower of Zot, as folk have taken to calling it, suddenly appeared where it did on the Isle of Narunair. Not the Tower of Narunair, but the Tower of Zot. Okay. We're safe from its influence at this distance, but go too far in the water and you'll expose yourself to its corrupting aether. Now, if that's not a challenge, I don't know what is. Hahaha. Unless the map, of course, doesn't help you. You're a foreigner, aren't you? How are they dealing with the tower in your homeland? Oh, they really like to ask about the tower, huh? Our struggles are not unique, then our hopes still lie with the talismans. We must keep the monsters contained until they are ready. Okay. Bashan. Finished speaking with the soldiers, have you? I hope it was as enlightening for you as it was for them. 1 second. Okay. It was more enlightening for them, I think. I got not much. Okay. What? It's been 2 attacks, and they're really struggling. And yeah, okay. As a neutral nation and trading hub, both Rats at Han ordinarily receives a steady stream of news from abroad. Alas, this stream dried up when trading vessels stopped coming. Yep. Amidst the dearth of information, everyone will have been grateful for your account. Well, okay. But come. You had best see to your original errand, as mine will keep me here a while longer. However, I'm afraid I cannot guide you to the rest of the way. Worry not, the path is straightforward, you need but follow the road east. Upon the Hamsa, you will arrive before you know it. Honestly, I expected the Hamsa to be a hamster, but well, close enough. Brief though it was, I enjoyed our time together till we meet again. Yeah, please don't stab me in my sleep because you really look like one of those guys who can do that. Okay. Hamsa lo minsa. Though the Hamsa appears to want to return home, it reluctantly offers you its back. Thank you, Hamsa. Should you become separated from your steed, speak with the Radiant Beastkeeper at the Hamsa hatchery to mount it again, which is assumed is this. Okay. Choo choo. Where am I going? No fucking clue. Ride the Hamza to where? The hatchery. No, to the Giant's Gull grounds. Where's the Giant's Gull grounds? Where is the Giant's Gull grounds? Giant's Gull grounds. Ah ha ha. There we go. Choo-choo. Look at this standard fella. He actually matches me pretty well. I'm getting me one of these. Da, 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 da. More big emus over there. That's actually a dinosaur. Did I overshoot? I feel like I overshot. Not exactly. Okay, I'm going. Aha! Yes. That's a place that is a thing. Alright, let's go. Is there a fight? It's not a fight. Okay, no sooner do you arrive at your destination than the Hamza dashes off. Alright, you don't like me, I get it. Oh, that's sad. Zenoha. Hello, Zenoha. How are you today? Oops. This is indeed the Giant Skull Grounds, and I am Zenoha. Is there something you require? Giant skull for the alchemist, you say, but of course they shall have it. They labor tirelessly to deal with the tower, and 'tis the least we can do to provide them with the materials they need. Here you are, a sack of the purest giant skull. We always set some aside for our alchemist friends. Yay, thanks. When you deliver it, let the good folk on the great work know that we are grateful for their efforts. If they need more, they need but ask. Why not just give me more? And I can sell it to them. Anyway, this guy's quite nice. Is there any... I want to see some of this giant skull. Is it here? No. Is it here? No. Is it here? Is it in the boxes? Show me the giant skull. Come on. Is it this purple rock here? Wonder why they call it giant skull, you know? Like, is it... Oh. You know what? I think it is this purple rock. So, today we learned giant skull looks like it's corrupted textures. I wonder if that's how they got the idea. You know, it looks quite common, you know? Giant skull. If it indeed is this purple thing. Can they not find it elsewhere? Oh, anyway. I guess it's a purple thing. Doesn't look that rare. Don't know why they want it. Deliver it to Nidana. I'm just gonna teleport. Because I'm paid to win. I don't have my Hamza. If I have my Hamza, I walk back. But no Hamza, no walk. Okay, the great work. I'm back at the great work. Okay, come here, Nidana. I mean, I'll go over to you, Nidana. Because you're more important than me. Okay. Welcome back, Bard. There, I hope you have the giant skull. Dare you? Oh, do I? Do I not? Oh, okay. Sack of giant skull. Oh my, such fine specimens. Thank you so much for bringing these. We now have everything we need to make our next prototype, one that should be capable of passing our most rigorous tests. Well, I mean, if you're gonna be blasting with Aether, it better be rigorous. When it is ready, it will be time for the true test, so please take your ease while you can. I really wonder which poor sod you're going to stick this talisman on and just blast with Aether, because maybe Tancred, you know, since he's not very... maybe it's a Spider-Man situation, you know, you blast him with Aether and suddenly he gets his Aether back. Nah, fat chance. But at least he can't be injured by the Aether. Is that true? No, that's not true either. Oh well. Yeah, just blast Tancred, it's funny. Oh, cutscene. You can barely see the Lalafell, and he's like 3 pixels tall. Still 3 pixels tall. Who am I looking at? Oh yes, that's the physically impossible ship. Yes. The Lalafell walks. And walks. Walks. Staring at the sea. Thinking about life.
I see our taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well.
Respite? Respite? I have no idea. Aha, yes, Tancred, just the man I was looking for. I have a proposal.
To these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed.
Oh yes, they are.
I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
You know, hey Tancred, by the way, you know how you can get even closer to a breakthrough? Yeah, we just need your help.
Or all this effort was for naught.
I mean, it's not that much effort for now.
Peoples of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavner, children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we?
The terrorists, basically, you know. Like that 1% of people who just go crazy. Not really. Isn't the Telophoroi kind of like linked to Zodiac, which and although they're possessing hosts made from bodies of Hydaelyn, I somehow doubt that they are actually born of a body. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just talking shit right now.
Dawn against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration.
Yes, light against dark. Definitely no new ones possible, but I don't know. I'm really wondering what story the Telophoroi could tell to make their side sound justified. Oh, Hydaelyn's evil. Oh, Zodiac is who knows? Honestly, really no idea.
The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
I really hope we win then.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think.
Exactly.
Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea. And yet, when spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts?
Me? I have not. I'm just a cute little Lalafell.
There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope. No words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
Ooh, Tancred, I'm starting to get worried. By the way, there's a test you may want to try.
The more you see and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear. Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
Guys? May I suggest you guys go to therapy?
That about sums it up. The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Indeed. Well, I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
As will I. Besides, our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon here is proof of that.
Is he? I thought it was me. Oh well, yeah, that's true. Estienne almost died. And then he didn't die. Oh shit. I saw that. Was he there all along? The heck? 说到曹操，
What
曹
is it?
操就到。
What did you see?
What did I see? What? You guys were in facing that freaking direction. Y'all didn't see shit.
Fandaniel.
Come
Are
on.
you sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
It holds. The vessel holds. This is the one.
This is the one.
At long last!
At long last.
Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments.
Woo!
We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Thanks. So it's like a mini blessing of light. Even got crystals in it.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
I thank you for your kind words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field.
I wonder if this keeps people from being tempered entirely, not just by the towers, but by primals as well. You know, this could be huge, yeah. But also Alizé will be sad because the pigs are useless.
It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place. To accompany me to the Tower of Zot.
Oh, Zot.
Should the scale prove effective, as I very much hope it will, then you'll have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Or
whoa,
knock me
whoa, whoa,
senseless.
whoa, whoa, whoa. You're testing it? You, the only one who knows how to make these things, are going to test it? That is a bad idea. I know we got the piggies, but I don't see any piggies around. Yeah, let's really hope it doesn't come to that. I think this is a really bad idea. Give it to
Either way,
Tancred, man.
We
Give
are
it to
fortunate to have you
Tancred.
with us.
No, Tancred's expendable,
Madonna,
not you.
Are you certain you wish to do this?
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example.
I mean, very sound, you know, leadership ability. Not sound tactical ability at all. But is your
But
life?
should I fail to return, then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away.
I hope your handwriting is legible. We need to read your notes.
Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us. Or you.
Oh, plot twist.
The
Fandaniel's
old
already
guard.
going to assassinate her. And the entire squad. So this time they're really dead and not just lying there sleeping. Can I say I called it?
Shall we be on our way?
I called it.
I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore.
Well, a lot happened from just the giant's goal. Okay. Speak with Nidana where? Oh my god. Okay. I'm guessing this is dungeon time. Okay. Let's hope this ends well then, because I am not even 81 yet. This is gonna end badly. Vajralangula. I should stay well away. Hello there, tower. Nice to meet you. I'm Bart. Tower of Zot. Really far away. And really ominous. Why does this path end at the cliff? Do people just jump out? Like commonly? I discover new location. It's a beach to find. Okay, wait, I don't know if I can go from the front. I probably can. Okay. I'm not even good at monk. Ooh, I want to fight that thing. Wait, did I not get my Lura Nadi? What happened to it? What? Elixir Field, come on. No? Elixir Field doesn't give me? It's supposed to give me a Luna Nadi. Where's my Luna Nadi? Hello? What the? Oh well. Oh shit. Oh. When you wanna fight? Come at me, bruh. Give me the Luna Nadi. Okay. Hello, Nidana. How are you today? I hope you wore boots. This is a rather finer boat than I had expected, but I will not complain. All that remains is to board and be on our way. Oh, and if I should become corrupted, please do not stay your hand. Of course I pray it does not come to that, but you must protect yourself. Yeah, I smack you asleep. Other alchemists can fulfill my role, but you and your blessing are one of a kind. And perhaps our only hope for toppling this tower. For all our sakes, do not hesitate to do what must be done, whatever that may be. Okay, yeah. Well, the longer I draw this out, the more nervous I become. Let's be off. Head to the tower, Zot with Nidana. Let's go.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence.
Ding.
Any moment now.
Ding. You're shielded. Wow. Amazing.
It's working.
It's working.
And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could.
Wow, what a stress test. Plot twist, the boat itself is tempered. The wood gains sentience. It grows eyes. And it names itself the Going Merry. Ding. You know, I feel like that talisman could
So
be
far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding.
like
If we can just make
modified
it to the tower's entrance.
to protect against magic damage. Is that what a sage is? Who knows? Yeah, do the Lalafell waddle. Ding. Just don't go so far ahead. You don't even know what a trap
A
looks
few more
like.
steps.
A few more steps. Bam! Spike trap on the floor. Don't turn
Praise be to the
around
sisters, we made
from a
it.
door
And the
that
scale
you
has proven
know
itself
have
to be
enemies in there,
everything we hoped it would
and
be.
you're making noise, and you're shouting. Listen to the tactical expert. Don't turn around. Door open.
Now we can focus on
Monsters come
production.
out.
Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secret.
Yes, and that's why you should leave. Like now. Called it. Oh no, chains. Ah! She literally told you to leave her behind and make more. Now no one knows whether it works or not. At least send a link shell message. You've got a link shell pro. Link pro. Call this. Hey, by the way, talisman works. But someone got kidnapped. I'm gonna go in and is that you haven't signed? That's interesting. Oh no. Oh no, elephant faces. Ooh. Hello Nidana, you're about to
Here we
join.
go.
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
So that's what the kidnappers were for. Okay, so you join.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this. Please.
Oh, but he can. Clearly. Poof. R.I.P.P.
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid.
It's literally like the
similarities are striking.
Matrix.
My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displeased.
Really? Well, there's a first for everything, Mr.
My
Fandaniel.
patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight. Though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
Well, yeah, I have no intention to exhaust you. I've always been one to fish for information. Yeah, patrons of old? What? No, Metallus man. And the Tellus
Allow
woman
me
and
to tell
Tellus
you a
children
story.
too.
Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel, the sundered Ascian.
Really now? Please tell me more.
I inherited the position and the soul of the Van Daniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking. Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me.
Okay.
Eventually, I was recruited into the Ascians and imbued with the former Van Daniel's knowledge and memories. But I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am.
Okay.
How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded. I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
What are you, like the Emperor Zandi? If you're the...
At your
Oh god.
service.
Oh no. Oh no. That I did not expect. So I've got your hat.
Imagine a nation of unbridled prosperity. Every need met, day after day of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled and ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing. Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
Wow. So funny. Haha.
No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation. Slaves to the slightest hint that amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor.
Hello, Sunday.
And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest. An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
When you say you resurrected him, was he just a primal?
Heed me, Armon. No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death.
Deep.
In the end, all is lost.
Yeah, you would know it since you did.
You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war, and so I have come to claim you. For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation. Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
Emmett Selk. Charming as
The fall of the
always.
Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
Oh, where'd he go? Emptiness. Ah, I see. It's a metaphor.
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell. As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primals. If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades.
You know, you tell me they'll die, but I'll that means I have to take your word for it. I'll pull out one just to check. Pull out one. Do it.
We shall meet again. Not in one of these mine spires. Oh, no. But somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
Ah, Xenos, yes. Sorry, elephant lady. I'll come back for you at some point. And we're back. No, Nidana, you're gone. Ah, you are returned, but where is Mistress Nidana? She's in the tower. Save her. Manusya preserved. Just when we had succeeded in making the talisman, I must report this at once. Meanwhile, please return to the great work. Okay. I will. That I will. Well, at least you know the talisman works. At least Van Daniel didn't murder you outright when he had the chance to. And at least Nidana took very good notes. Something's gone awry, hasn't it? What happened? What happened was you didn't test the talisman, Nidana. So it was Van Daniel after all. Damn that bastard. I'm sure you wanted to do more, but you were right to return here first. Yes, you were. We must tread warily lest we encounter Nidana and the other... lest we endanger Nidana and the other captives. Alright, and I am level 81. Woo. But the quest is still level 80, so I shall level up my... Bard? Or Mage? Bard or Mage? Bard. I'll level up my Bard. Except Tancred is wearing a grim expression. First, we must inform everyone of the situation, Nidana's colleagues included. I'll call them together for a gathering, but I think it would be best if you were the one to explain. Yep. Probably a good idea. I also need to remap my Bard keybinds because I don't think I updated it. Oh, Nidana, sob. Can you answer me this? Though Nidana is trapped in the tower, she's still alive, yes? Well, why don't you go and do some experiments for yourself? I can't help. Looks like she's trapped in some kind of... I don't know. Then we must make warding skills as many as we can. Don't tell me you lost the plans right now. The prototype works perfectly. This Nidana proved at peril to herself. So let us make more skills that she and all those who were taken might be saved. Not I. As alchemists, this is how we will help win the fight. Yeah. Do that. My friends, the satrap has been made aware of the tragedy. He offers his heartfelt condolences and reiterates his pledge to provide you with all that you require. To that end, he bade me give you this link pearl. Yeah, finally. That he might personally discuss the production of the warding skills with you. Here you go, link pearl. Could have done that a while ago. And for our Aeolian visitors, I bear an invitation. In her report, Mistress Nadana noted your vital contributions to the talisman's creation. This fact came to the satrap's attention, and in recognition of your deeds, he wishes to meet you. Oh, hello there, satrap. I wonder if you're an elephant too. In addition to thanking you in person, he would also discuss further avenues of collaboration. And so, if it is agreeable, would you not accompany me to Radzathan for an audience with His Excellency? Of course, why not? Do you think you could put me on a dodo? We should be honored, of course, but are we? We should be, but are we? Closer cooperation between our lands can only be to the benefit of all. Then it is settled. Please come to the gates east of the Giant's Guard grounds, and I will show you into the city. Alright. Very nice. Will you teleport me or do I have to walk myself? I won't need to walk myself. Anyway. Okay. So, to fix my hotbar, what do I add? What was changed? I do not recall. Lidon's Bite. Is this a new thing? No, it is not. Quick note. Radiant Finale. What is this? Is that a thing? Yep, that's a new thing. It's an ability. So it's not a... Oh, Shadow Bite's a weapon skill. Right. Right. Okay, so this goes here. That goes there. Sidewinder. Let me check my tank first. Interject, low blow. Interject, low blow. So, interject should be here. Sidewinder. Honestly, these three are useless. But okay. Okay, what else do I miss? I don't think I missed anything. Blast arrow. One more weapon skill to add. No. I assume that is a apex arrow or something. Okay, yeah. In that case, I think that is probably it. That's probably it. Okay, good. I am ready as a bard now. Song gauge unlocked. What's new? So voice gauge repertoire. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Great. Thanks. Useful. Time to go. Speak with Vashan. Right. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Do I remember the way? Answer is absolutely not. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna climb up the path here. Because you know, riding the ridge is always the easiest way to get to places. And I will follow the curve up and into the north. Around here. Yeah, miners. Is that a cliff? Should I be afraid? Yeah, I should be. Okay. Running along. Sotormerg. Who comes up with these names? Shit. My first bard battle. I still got it. Yeah. ain't surviving that. Can't beat me, I'm a bard main. No, I'm not. Should I turn on ACT? Meh. Whatever. Sotor marker again. Haha. I'm in disguise. I'm another big black chicken that no one will notice the difference. Is that triple threat? Wow. I don't play that though. So... Ooh. Okay, just a little bit more. Thanks, little boy, for showing us the way. I wonder how you got past all these monsters, but oh shit. Easy peasy. I am good at this. No, I'm not really. Oh, I got my repertoire. Did I really get that many repertoire from just like 2 battles? Did it last that long? That's so strange. I have to check the video later. Hello, Vashan. I have to try and remember these names. Varshan. Present. Then let us proceed. Owing to the threat of the tower, the city is currently in a state of high alert, and strict restrictions are in place for entry. Where do I scan my trees together? Though you have been granted special permission, I ask that you remain close to me at all times. Okay. Scanning now. Beep.
A vast rock squats upon Favnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Rads at Han.
Rats at Han. I have been pronouncing it correctly. Woo. Yay for me. Yay, classes boy.
Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things.
Okay. I'll believe it when I see for myself. And turns out it's a one-eyed elephant.
Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
So hot, so sweaty. Is this a dungeon?
The fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets.
Ilsabard. Rads at Han. Oh, so
But
that's
no
what they mean by
such scenes
Hanish.
to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
Manderville? Very colorful though. That I gotta say. Way more colorful than like any of the other cities. But I don't know if I agree with the color combinations. It's like reminds me of a Minecraft city who they just discovered, you know, the dyed wool, and then they built everything out of dyed wool.
Here we are. Megadota.
Oh, not Megadick.
It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
That's right. Save the city first, and then there's more to see.
I'm afraid so.
I'm afraid so.
We should head inside.
Come, we should head inside. Big bridge, small people. But I guess it has to hold up the elephants. Oh yeah, makes sense. You know, this place looks really
Your
opulent.
Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Plot twist. The Your Excel. Oh, what is that?
Ah, splendid.
I
Most
thought
splendid.
he'd be an elephant, but okay. I mean, I don't mind.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radzat-Han.
Hello, Obi-Wan, satrap of Radzat-Han.
Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale.
Oh, yo. Oh, please. I did nothing.
Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
Thank you for your gratitude. You know, you got a lot of gold around here. You know, you can spare a little bit. You know, Nidana, she was taken.
A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidana and the others.
Why do you say that like you're gonna disagree?
I am eager to hear your opinion on the
very
matter,
good,
so
you
let us
agree.
not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
I'll come and I'll
I
sit.
think not.
I think not. What?
This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Oh, it's a dragon.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps?
Ah,
There are no performers waiting in the
it's
wings at
a
present,
dragon.
but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
And Estinian is tired of having this charade to drag on. Sorry.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past.
Raise the curtain.
As you wish.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian. But you are known to me.
It's a dragon. Hello, Midgard Stormer. No, that's
Even
not.
here have you heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Is that why you need so much fish?
Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Hello, Vritra.
Of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelge and Nidhogg.
Amazing.
Aye, mine elder brothers, of Midgard Sorma's spawn, I was last to hatch.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radzat-Han had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
Ah, but
A
I am the
necessary
satrap.
subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively.
Ah, yes. Pray tell what the true history is, because I definitely know it. And yeah, I just would like you to repeat the story so that everyone's on the same page.
In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never. Next to arrive with the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect.
As they should, to avoid getting eaten.
and for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility.
Those damn heroes, that's why no one plays a hero anymore.
When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict.
How? Quell like a dragon? Bah, throw fire everywhere.
A peaceful accord was reached, and
wow.
oaths sworn in Vitra's name.
How did you manage to do that?
Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Rad's Atha.
But if Ritra is still here, then your position as Satrap is just...
a puppet.
A charade. Yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
And now...
envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end.
And yet, you revealed it to a bunch of strangers.
I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who joined me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Perforce, eh?
Your eye. It was taken.
Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh.
Aha, I knew it. I freaking knew it. This little kid knowing words like semblance. Yeah, I knew it.
The
It's a
body
fake.
before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Razatan. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my win.
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
You did?
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses. Though 'twas short-lived, it seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered. Estinian warm blood. From the very first, we sensed the nature of one another, yet did neither one of us bear his fangs. That is all I need know of thee for now.
Well, can I say I kinda called it? Kinda. Evil boy.
Secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal. Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Rad's Atha.
ちょっと待ってください. Mr. Young boy over there said that he had a predecessor a couple years ago. Now, question is, was the predecessor also the host of the Eye, or did the guy Vritra only just release his eye for, you know, simulacrum use just a couple years ago? Because that makes it a little bit more weird.
With all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should it lay within our power, dispel its wicked influence.
Okay.
Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
And it does limit the size of their forces too. I don't see a problem.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Oh.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a surer path before me. Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Pagalthan and Cartanau, I am told.
Yes, yes, thank you, yes. You're welcome. I did in fact do that. It was quite a while ago and it was very easy.
'Tis upon that strength I would call. The Scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear.
Oh yes, I am totally willing to do that. I'm seeing a lot of, gold in your house. If you don't mind, please spare a few boxes of those, and I will be most willing to help you out.
Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions.
Yeah, of course.
And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
Oh yes, I would like as many as you have, and then a few. Cause
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales.
yeah, sure.
I worry, however, that even the four of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go. Steel your hearts and hone your plans.
It seems a quick trip back to Charlian is in.
Wilt
Es
thou
nimmt Sau.
not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Radzat-Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
也造 Root.
I am in thy debt.
Well, to Charlian then. That meeting took a rather unexpected turn, but we now have a clear objective ahead of us. Let us rejoin our comrades in Charlian and muster a suitable crew for our foray into the Tower of Zot. Oh, and if you haven't already done so, be sure to attune to the right here before dying. Unless, of course, you enjoy violent nausea. Speak with Thancred in the main hall. Let's go. Oh my god. Fuck no. Okay, fine. It's a lot of kill, but I'll pay it. Only for you, Thancred. Only for you. Goodbye, my repertoire. I'll miss you. The Northern Empty. Old Charlian. Okay, mic is back off. Alright. Charlian time. I'm going to where again? Here is it. Oops, wrong way. Gotta go down. Charlotte way too clean after all this time. I should have just taken the Aetherite. Hello there, Baldizian NX. We meet again. Yeah, I'm gonna put the pop filter back on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, mic is... Oh my god. Okay. Slight technical difficulties, but okay. Wow. I completely forgot that there was a parallel quest going on with Krau. Okay. Well, Tancred. Just as I was getting used to Balmy Tavner, we're back in Chile Sharlayan. They cannot catch your death, eh? We need you for the battles to come. Now then, your investigation here remains, but when that's over, we can take stock of all the developments and discoveries. Alright. Fantastic. And it is time for me to level up my Bard. Ooh, Bard, let's go. Cryo is intent on uncovering the reason behind the forum's inexplicable behavior. An unsettling change has come over Sharlayan, but together we will divine the underlying cause for the forum's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the councillors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge, which is why I began scouring Sharlayan's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages that one can skim in a day. But now that I have this band of willing reinforcements, the search should proceed all the swifter. Let us reconvene outside Nominon, shall we? I do not Nominon what Nominon they're talking about. Exit the annex to the right, and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. Okay, thanks. Oh, you stole her. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. To the right and western edge of the woods. Just tell me the western edge. What tell me is that right? Okay, anyway. Exit the annex. Go right. And Haha. I have already attuned to it. Haha. That's right, I'm going to the studio. Way ahead of you, Cryo. Oh, that's not the right place. Never mind. I'm stupid. Where the hell is that? Nice building though, looks like the clock tower in Ho Chung. Hello there, Cryo. Almost didn't spot you. You're only slightly taller than the grass. And so am I. Okay, my directions are easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, you stand now before the doors of Nominon, Sharlayan's greatest collection of books and tomes. Wow! The building is actually only an entrance and one of many of that. For the archives of Nomenon extend deep beneath the surface like the roots of a tree. The vast halls of the Great Gubal Library pale in comparison to the Nomenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers. Chambers. Wow. Amazing. I feel like you should invest in a digital collection. Any citizen of Charlene is free to enter and peruse to its shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults, and I'm not an Archon. So, oh well. I've dispatched Y'shtola and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Elise and Elfinor will help me continue my search through the stacks open to the general public. Wait, so you don't need my help after all? Yeah. I can do other shit. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you're only permitted to browse through the first floor here, right here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Charlian history or forum policy. Alright, your task will be to find and study the relevant publications. I promise you, a working knowledge of those subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. Let's be about it, shall we? I've told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there once they've found some promising tomes. Happy reading! I don't see what I could find that, isn't common knowledge for the rest, but I'll give it a shot. Holy shit. What a lot of weight. Oh my god. But still, what a lot of wasted space. Why can't you put books in the center, All this empty space. Like, if I were the architect of the library, I would put, like, at least a bunch of, like, reading tables. Like, in the National Library, there's, like, reading tables, exhibits and stuff, but so much wasted space in the center. Come on, don't you guys pay for rent? If y'all were paying, you wouldn't, you'd feel the pain a lot more. But I admit, the many levels are pretty good. Is there a lift? I should find a lift. Many years ago, on the banks of the Taliak on the Dravanian hinterlands, a Charlian colony once thrived. The settlement was originally established. Okay, this is a lot of lore. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Lots of Idleshire stuff, but nothing important to me. Okay. Brightly colored book. The Story of Charlian. Another book that's probably going to tell me nothing. Long ago on a rugged Neon Crep student astrology. Okay, you know what? I suspect that this information, this lore will come in useful pretty soon. So, you know what? I'm actually going to pay attention. I strongly suspect that they are weaving in all sorts of other red herrings. Not red herrings. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. Like, lots of other backstory about Charlene that's going to come in very handy very soon. Yeah, so I'm actually going to pay attention to this. Okay, so... Wait, what's his name again? Nooncrep. Okay, Nooncrep. So it was that he built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, and set sail for the Imperial Realm. So basically, Christopher Columbus times Noah's Ark. Okay, the flood arrived. Oh my god, it's really Noah's Ark. Wait, I'm gonna reread that. Wait, what? Long ago, Nooncrep. Astrology. Oh yeah, it's literally Moses. Okay, not Moses, Noah. Okay, the flood arrived as followed, and to the horror, the strangely churning water drove the people through the ocean. It was there, however, that Nooncrep's crew halted above his ark. One danger had not passed. A towering wave approached, trying to smash the vessel to pieces. With only moments to spare, Nooncrep wove... Oh. Not part the sea. You know, that works for some other people. Refugees from the surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over the supply of food led to violence and bloodshed. You'd think that someone who could teleport, the entire boat up to the hill could teleport some food up the hill too, but apparently not. Saddened by the sight, Noob gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers and abandoned the ark to those ridden peaks. They journeyed to the coast where they built a new ship, intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on the beach of an island and settled upon that very spot. The settlement prospered and grew, and in time it became the city of Charlotte we live in to this day. So, question, where is the book? Where is the boat that is stuck on a ship? I don't recall seeing one of those, but at a guess, I'm going to think it's Astera. Alright, next book. Any more books here? No. No more books. Yeah, not this, not this. Just to keep it going. I hope not every book is this long, my god. That's going to take a while. Oh my god. Voice of a growing city. You know what? I'm just going to look at all the titles and I'll come back to this later. And one of them is, we're going to say, oh, the signal of the end times, Egyptian heavens. That's more likely. Is that a romance novel? Forever 20 Summers. That sounds like what? 50 Shades of Grey. Stewards of Wisdom. Wow, all these super vague titles. Is there any I'm missing? On here? No? Is that really it? That's it? Okay. Well, let's read from here then. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 During the chaos of the Sixth Umbral Calamity, Archon Noob. Oh yes, I've heard that name before. Founder of Sharlayan, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement on an island non-empty, he instructed his people thus: renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason. The Sharlayans took to heart the words of the Savior and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon foundation of accumulated learning, they built a homeland like any other states. Yeah, I feel like I'm attending a lecture. Yeah. Okay. Founder teachings, see you a bit tomorrow. Okay, so founder said fight bad. Wait, how is this relevant? The hell? Okay. Forever 20 Summers. Let's go. My beloved seekers of knowledge, have you ever put learning before your health and neglected to feed your... yeah. Fair. I am forever 20 summers young. The number itself is unimportant. You could be 19 or 22 or 40. Whatever age you are when you discover this manual, let that be the age you aspire to remain. Though, through mindful, healthy living, will you extend the time available to spend upon your chosen research? Another day, another moon, another summer, and grasp the greater truth you pursue. Okay. Honestly, that's a pretty good book. I'd read it. Self-help. You know how, on the oxygen tank, they say help yourself before help others. That's what you need. Have you ever gazed at the skies above and contemplated the mysteries contained therein? I speak not of shifting cloud patterns, but of the vastness beyond, of the sun and the twinkling tapestry of the night. Some think the dome above us is to be a finite space, yet among the leading thinkers of our age, one scholar's depiction of a boundless sea of stars has firmly taken root. Alas, this heavenly sea remains an unreachable, unknowable destination. There are few indeed who can explain in satisfactory detail why our own star is believed to revolve around the sun. It was the technologists of Alag who came closest to understanding the laws which govern the starry abyss. It was they who launched Dalamut and sought to expand beyond our earthbound existence. Having read of their ancient ambitions, I wonder, has your interest in this field of study waxed or waned? What if I were to tell you that the eternal constellations were arranged differently in the distant past? That their positions continue to shift almost imperceptibly but measurably as we journey into the future? Would it shock you to learn that the stars drift further and further apart and may indeed do so forever? Are you eager to learn more? Simply buy the PDF on Amazon Kindle at $9.99. This book's on the wrong subject. Is that all though? Or is that the last one? Leatherbound book. Let's go. Voice of a growing city. In the years which followed the founding of Sharlayan, civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the Ecclesia, a public forum which every citizen was eligible to speak. As the city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. The larger number of participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. So lag, basically. Your public forum lagged. Various measures were introduced in an attempt to curtail protracted discussions, but in the year 201 of the 6th Astral Era, it was ultimately decreed that Sharlayan would transition to a new form of government, dictatorship. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from among their peers, by means of a nationwide vote. Thus, was the forum as we know it today conceived and created to be a popularity contest. You have gained a fundamental understanding of Sharlayan history and the foundation of the forum. Head outside to the rendezvous point and await your companions. Alright, I will. Thank you. Ghost voice in my head was telling me what to do. Kinda want to jump downstairs though. Whee! No. Oh, whee! No. Safety ratings, god damn it. All I want is knowledge and they're stopping me. Light, let there be light. Oh, there's no light. Okay, it's evening. Very nice clouds though. Okay, where are they? Destination. Can I sit here? I can. Beautiful. Hello there, cat. How are you doing? Yeah, come here. No, cat. Okay, fine, I'll go. Hello? Have you all finished reading your books? Hello? It's dark? Oh yeah, they look suitably defeated. Hello there, how are you? Sorry, were you waiting long? Yeah, man, the sun set. You owe me a drink though. Everybody has a glowing weapon. If you don't have a glowing weapon, you're not a scion. I wanted to make sure that I'd borrow at least a few promising volumes. Alphino and Kraus should also be along shortly unless they are arrested. I was delayed in similar fashion as far as I could see. No titles in the Archon stack mention the final day specifically, so we have no choice but to start with the tangentially relevant tomes, if they are even that. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare and share our discoveries as we make them. Would it be nice to invite everyone to the estate? Plenty of comfortable places to read and a ready supply of hot tea. It's fine, I don't need hot tea. Oh, I was always quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home. It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants and ask how things were. It seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alphino and I were to return to Sharlayan, we were not to be allowed across the threshold. Aww. Not even to clear out your stuff in the room? A harsh measure indeed. I hope our efforts to understand his position and that of the forum will perhaps lead to a reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day. I'm certain of it. And what of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family, or do they not live here in the city? Ah well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Sharlayan, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Ilsabar, in fact. 4th generations, my people have dwelt in Corvus, the coastal region opposite the island of Thavne. Question. On Thavne, I saw a grand total of 0 cat boys. Or cat girls. So, press X to doubt that he's from that region. Although, who knows? Maybe it's a different island, different rules, different races. Who knows? We'll see. The Alagans founded a city in that fertile land and yet by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Mikote to serve as laborers. Okay. I buy that. I can buy that. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the 4th Umbral Calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign. And when the 5th Calamity froze the sea solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvus braved the journey back to Eorzea by walking across the frozen sea. I guess. I hope they had very thick shoes. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of elegant technology from being misused. Oh, so noble. So wise. Isn't Corvus under Garlean rule? Yeah, who wants to be ruled by a garlic man? For the past 50 years, yes, some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces, but Garlemald renamed the region Locus Amonis. Garleans are shit at naming things. When I was a boy, I was afraid of spiders. A nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnets. House Darnets demonstrated a singular interest in elegant civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. Kill them all. For some time already, voices have been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the elegant eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Eleg. As the last child born with the elegant eye, I was given over to the custody of friends in the students of Baldizian, who had me registered as a Sharlayan citizen. I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. Even Tancred was taken in by Archon Louisois, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Sharlayans than you might think. Yet, regardless of our origins, we are all provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient perspicacity, we outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Archon. 'Tis exactly why I have such love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation of which its citizens can be proud. Hear, hear. Another good reason to get to the bottom of this forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Excuse us while we try to make some headway into these books, but more company should be arriving any moment now. Right. Thanks for the note. I will probably be heading off at the end of this quest. Gotta get some sleep. It's 2 a.m. Hello there, Cryo and Elfinol. We've returned with our selections. Woo! Although I must say the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mistress Crow has always flicked through every history book devoted to disasters, and more than a few which barely made mention of them. As such, we will be looking into research papers into the Umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps the knowledge of the final days come from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to final days? Asking me because I was in Amarok? Maybe. I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Amarok firsthand, and I feel I may be overlooking critical details. Okay, yeah, fair. Smart. You can count on me. My thanks. Now here, where to begin? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. First things first. What kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh? How about yeah, that sounds like the right answer. Yes. The unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing the powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashion. Meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the streets. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Ishtola surmises that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated by the Ascians, which would make sense, you know? Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? Was there a keening sound? I don't know. Ah yes, the Amarotines spoke of it, didn't they? We never did hear this sound ourselves, of course, thrust as we were into the midst of the madness. But it seems that each and every one of the catastrophes were preceded by this ominous noise. Eventually it resounded all across the star, and not even Omerod was spared. Well, so the ground was crying out, you say, to be considered a harbinger of doom. It must have been quite distinctive and probably quite loud. I'll have to speak with one of Nominon's mammoths and ask after any books which make mention of such a sound. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? Well, step 1 is to buy earplugs. They summoned Zodiac. That's the right answer, because I pay attention to lore. Yes, with Elizabeth serving as his heart, so many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We do not know exactly how Zodiac brought salvation to the star, only that by his godlike will were the laws of nature set aright. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up further sacrifices to heal the ravages of the final days. Life sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls that they intended to render unto Zodiac, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Ooh, that is sneaky. Or might have, had Vinat and her fellows not manifested their opposition in the form of Heidelin. Thank you both of you for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events. Yeah, good on you for asking. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telephoroi truly mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. Does it mean undoing everything the Zodiac did? We've seen what they're doing with the Towers of theirs. It's forcing people to summon primals, some kind of catalyst? Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by unstable creation magics? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech, a convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash? I highly doubt that. Sigh. But this is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return our attention to the forum, shall we? No, okay, my guess is that there's a bigger problem rather than the final days, bigger enemy there to fight, something wrong with that, and that's why the people summon Zodiac, and that's why people summon Hyderlin. And that's why the Ascians are actually relatable, because they're all fighting against a similar goal, just with different methods. Did I read that? Yeah, I did. We should keep an eye out for Ishtola, but it's this time we began studying these research papers. Alright, I think that is where I will end for today. I am super tired. Thank you all for watching, and I wish you a good day. Yeah, we'll pick up from here next time. Who knows when that'll be though? We'll see. Alright. Bye bye.